Jesus! What is going on, everyone? Mystic from Mystical Tomes here, and today we're going to be doing another reaction of Scary Compilation Volume 90 from the well-known YouTuber called Beelzebub. As a quick disclaimer, all video and audio rights belong to Beelzebub. This is their video. I'm just sheerly doing a reaction from it, so all the credit goes to them, except for this reaction. So, without further ado, if you guys enjoy my reaction, my commentary, my feedback, what our personal thoughts are on this, you know, hit the like, subscribe, bell notification, all that good stuff. Let me know in the comment section what you think these things might be possibly, because again, I tell you in every video, I want to hear from you guys. I love interacting with you guys. And without further ado, let's get started. Being serious, comment in the comment section down below. I want to know what your thoughts are on these, because I find them very, very interesting.
On the night of March 5th of 2024, a young girl is wide awake at a time when she should be asleep. Despite being past her bedtime, this doesn't stop her from playing with her toys. Throughout the night, she remains awake while keeping herself engaged in imaginary play. But little does she know, something unexpected would interrupt playtime. According to the child's mother, the family has been on edge ever since watching the footage recorded on their daughter's security camera. It's around 11 at night when this is captured.
Besides the creepy doll head, that's just terrifying. Wait, what just happened? That got thrown. Okay.
Can I play with you? Hey, can you play with me? Sure, I'll play with you. So I'm gonna play. Yeah. Bling, 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 yum, dum, dum.
I was about to say, as soon as I saw that light, but I was like, dude, there's so many darn freaking dolls and plushies and stuffed animals. It's like, what's going to move in the video? So if you see my eyes going like, what is going on? Yeah, that's the reason. I'm like, what's going to move? Because there's a doll right here. That looks creepy. You have all these stuffed animals that are up here, plus pillows probably. You have these little stuffed animals right here, but the light goes off right down here. So it's just like, what's going to go off? Don't check under the bed. Don't check under the bed. Please don't do it. And so, is the kid gonna get dragged in? Kid's gonna get dragged in. I know the kid's gonna get dragged in. How did I know? How did I know? Like, the bed's not even that big. Like, where did the kid go?
Let's go.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all. That's not terrifying.
It's no wonder that the mother has kept her daughter away from this room. From a toy lighting up on its own and strangely playing the same song the child hums, to seeing her getting dragged under the bed in a seamless motion, the family is extremely concerned for the safety of their children. They believe that something had lured her using a toy. Although it isn't certain if the mother had asked what her daughter had seen, she's made sure to lock the room after seeing this. But only a few days later, she does this.
So I've been getting a lot of questions. People have been asking me, have you been in the room? Have you guys looked under the bed? No, we haven't. We haven't been in the room in the last 2 days. We've been a little scared.
Rightfully so. Something's gonna move under the sheets.
I should not be this scared right now.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't even go under there. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Excuse me. Oh, it's moving. No, we're done. we're done. We're done here. We're not going any further into this video. I'm gonna go and retire from doing YouTube from now on. No, okay? I'm trying to act like a big burly guy. I thought that was a child. Is that a child? Is that a doll? We don't know. It's in frickin' pure darkness. That looked like a kid. And then on top of that, it moved by itself. You could see the mom's reaction. She got up. She ran away. She's like, we're burning this house down. No, thank you. Hard pass.
Oh my god.
As if checking under the bed wasn't already scary enough, she captures this, a creepy looking doll hidden below the mattress. She continues to record when suddenly the doll begins to move. Now it's a bit hard to see at first, but after looking again, its head can be seen shifting ever so slightly. It's as if it knows it's being seen. Immensely terrified, the mother bolts out of the room in a panic frenzy. Naturally, she's kept the room locked ever since then. While it isn't known if anything else had occurred outside of the room, the mother continues to post updates giving her thoughts on the whole situation. But currently, the question on the parents' mind remains unanswered. Just what exactly had dragged their child under the bed?
There's so much to unload from that video, but I'm going to keep it short and to the point. That was terrifying. It wasn't slightly moving, it was moved. It was moving by itself, or some paranormal freaking force was moving it. On top of everything else, when it got caught that it was moving, the mom ran away. Now, if it was way worse, and I'm glad it wasn't any way worse, the lights could have started flickering, the bed could have been shaking, because here's the thing. If it can drag a kid roughly about 50 or 60 pounds, I'm only freaking speculating on the weight. Please don't come after me about that. But I'm saying if a child is 50 or 60 pounds and drags her underneath the bed slowly, there's malicious intent. And I don't care what you say, get rid of that doll, lock it in a box, chains, and throw it at the bottom of a lake. What's it gonna do? If that's the freaking like host or the conduit for that, and it's in the bottom of a lake, what's it gonna hurt?
In the following video, two friends who work at a hotel are playing with an elevator that's going down to the floor below.
Okay. Go.
Both friends are racing against the elevator, running to the second floor before it gets there first. But while heading over, something happens inside this elevator that neither friend could explain. This is what was caught.
Okay. Go.
You heard hello, right? That is really creepy. Jesus!
Although the sudden appearance of this girl is startling on its own,
Yeah. It was definitely startling. I literally almost choked on my own damn spit. Oh my god. My heart. My heart is racing a million miles a second. All I saw was an arm. I'm like, oh my god. It's my time to go, guys. It's my time to go. Oh my god.
it's what happens earlier that's by far the most baffling. Immediately after arriving to the second floor, its door, for some reason, begins to open and close while staying on the same floor. But even stranger is that a faint voice is heard inside the elevator. It kind of sounds like it's saying mm-hmm or something along those lines.
Sounds like it's saying
Now,
hello.
neither friend could explain this, but surprisingly, this incident is just one of many. It would be at this exact hotel where the two friends work at that another peculiar incident had occurred. Take a look.
We're getting crazy calls from this room that is unoccupied in the second floor. And this is like the third time it's happened. And I'm bringing y'all along with me, so... Okay.
That's not a good sign.
Okay. There's the phone. No one's calling. No one's here. Everything's chilling.
This is deliberate. You got.
Okay. Yep, okay. No one here, no phone calls. I'm out. This is weird.
The room itself is already creepy enough, but the fact that someone, as he mentions, has been calling from this room makes it even more unsettling. While the employee doesn't state if he had seen anyone or anything inside, he goes on to say that something very strange was caught in this room just a few days ago. This incident was actually captured by his coworker who was setting up new furniture in this room. Mind you that during this time, the second floor wasn't occupied, meaning that all the rooms on this floor were devoid of any guests. It was just both employees working inside this room when this was caught.
I felt bad. How do you up the stairs?
I don't know, but I mean, I felt bad, but also
No, don't feel bad. It's just terrible.
Can you hold it? I'm gonna clean it real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a shadow person on there.
And off because like we're gonna. Here
In this
the
corner?
right corner.
Okay. Or in that corner. I don't know. I mean, like, I know it's super dark right now, but I feel like personally it would look better in this area. There's just too much backlight. There's like not enough good. I don't know.
That's true, but I mean, you can see if someone's trying to like break into your room. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Weirdo.
In the mirror, a distinct outline of a pitch black silhouette can be seen in the corner of the room. It appears to stand there while seemingly observing the girls do their job. For only a brief moment do we see the tall figure in the mirror, but as the camera pans to the corner where the figure was spotted, it's no longer there. Like before, the girls were freaked out beyond belief. They have no idea as to who or even what had been in the room, but they'd rather not know, let alone go back inside, as the whole encounter has left them pretty spooked. Whether it's the elevator acting up or the constant phone calls made from this room, they can't shake the feeling that something very strange is going on with the second floor of the hotel. As of now, there haven't been any updates, but until then, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Okay, so here's my honest opinion. Yes, the hotel is haunted. Secondly, with the two ladies being in there, do you guys not believe in lights? Like flashlights or those little Dollar Tree, hard click freaking lights that you have that have magnets on them, and you could actually light the room up better. You can see where the hell you're going. It's just me. I don't understand why they wouldn't have any lights in the room because, I wouldn't want to trip over anything. Minimal lighting is not a safe thing to do. That's hazardous for you right then and there. But then again, you see frickin' Slender Man in the back, and all of a sudden he's just standing there being a creep. As for the frickin' jump scare where I almost had a heart attack because the lady lunged at the frickin', door, yeah, that terrified me. Almost had a heart attack. Not gonna lie, my heart stopped. But for the woman saying, it sounded like more like, hello. That's what it sounded like. If anyone else heard hello or a sound in the elevator, let me know in the comment section down below. Because honestly, I'd like to hear people's thoughts on this. And I want to know I'm not going crazy from hearing this. Because there's good audio and there's bad audio. And I don't want to mix up what was actually being said. Let me know if you heard the same thing. Or if you heard something that might have been a little bit different. And would have, given a little bit better of an explanation.
Now this next video comes from a man who, while being alone at home, spots something out of the corner of his eye. It happened while being in his living room scrolling on his phone. For some reason, he couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching him. Paranoia was getting the best of him, as he thought, so he tried his best not to think much of it. But just when he started to ease up, he sees it. A figure standing at his window. He immediately takes out his phone to record it on the off chance that no one would believe him. Now we don't see the figure on camera, but something else happens that terrifies him to his core. This is what he caught.
Okay, look, I'm really tripping out now. Something was looking at me through the window, and I heard... I'm freaking out. Tripping. Here's something in this house with me. There's something in here.
You can hear creaking going on right now.
I'm telling you.
Oh, okay. Yep, that'll definitely do it.
No.
What initially comes off as just a video of someone being paranoid is in fact footage of something completely different. This is made obvious by the sudden movement of kitchen items, but even before that, the man's overwhelming sense of unease makes it clear that something strange is going on. Whatever it might be that's happening, the man hopes to get more of it on camera, and even if he doesn't, then at least he can rest assured that this was captured.
So for anyone who's never experienced paranormal anything, it will literally shake you to your core. It will make you doubt all your beliefs of being an atheist or, not believing in the paranormal or anything. I used to be the same exact way when I was a lot younger, very naive. And then, I started seeing things in my mom and dad's house, and I was like, oh, I'm a kid. It might be my imagination playing tricks on me. It wasn't. It was not in the slightest. My brother, when he was younger, he saw like a guy that was over 6 feet tall, and he was wearing a rain jacket and a fedora, sitting right in the chair at the foot of his bed. During that, I've seen a silhouette of a person, just a silhouette of a human being standing in the dining room while I fell asleep in the living room. I was house sitting with Max, our old dog, and I heard him just have this deep guttural growl. I woke up, you just see this outline of a person just standing there, just kind of in a really intimidating stance, and then you see it walk right in, and the door, and it was locked. Both doors were locked. This thing kicked the door, and it swung open, and it slammed shut. And it was terrifying. You cannot change anything that goes on with a paranormal. Now, this guy, completely understandable why he was afraid, because things are getting thrown at him. If things are getting thrown at you, that means they could physically harm you, which means they are very malicious. They have very ill intent towards you.
At around 3 in the morning, a truck driver is heading northbound on the I-57 when suddenly he begins to panic. Something had just appeared in his field of vision, and whatever it was, it made him feel terribly disturbed. The person driving is known as Ken McGill, and throughout all his road trips and delivering goods, nothing as unsettling as this has ever occurred. Not sure what he saw, he pulls to the side of the road and reviews the footage captured by his dash cam. Looking at the video, he was glad to have pulled over far away from what he'd seen. This is what he caught.
She can go meet up with him and see if she can get him to confess. And it's a tough decision.
Oh yeah, right there, the side of the road.
Agrees. She wears the wire. Chuck, and she...
Out of nowhere, a person dressed in white appears close by. They almost seem to come out of nowhere before leaving out of sight. It happens quickly, but not so fast that it's overlooked. Ken is no doubt thankful that he caught this, but he's also completely terrified. And for good reason. Only a day later after posting this video, an accident had occurred at this exact spot. Reports indicate that those involved in the accident saw a lady dressed in white in the middle of the road, causing them to swerve the car to avoid hitting her. However, when interstate police looked at security footage that caught the event, they only saw the car swerving and crashing, but not the lady they claimed to have seen. It appears that they swerved for no apparent reason. While those in the accident swear that they saw a woman, Ken believes that something supernatural had appeared. Whether ghost or not, this whole incident continues to baffle him.
As it should. Like I said, paranormal activity can happen at any time, any place, any event, any situation. It can. Even if it's not freaking haunted, it doesn't have to be haunted for stuff just to start happening. Like, I didn't think that my house was haunted when I first moved in here. My first day that, was the celebration of me moving on from a prior relationship that ended not so well. And I had my friends and my family help me out. And then me and my two buddies, we started drinking a lot. And we woke up in a cold sweat. And we woke up in a cold sweat. They couldn't freaking sleep. We all woke up at roughly the same time within a minute of each other. And I was like, "Are you guys good?" And they're like, "Nah, bro, we cannot sleep because it feels like someone's watching us." Like, when you have the blinds under, like, right here, and that's why I put these curtains up, because I'm not wanting anyone to go look down under there like that, under the blinds. I put these curtains up instead. I'm just seeing something like right above here, and it's freaking me out, and I don't know what it is. Sorry. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, it's terrifying to think about.
On a Wednesday night, a family shoots a video to record a special occasion. It's someone's birthday, and they just got surprised. The person whose birthday is being celebrated is known as Danny, and although expecting a surprise party from his wife and kid, he was not expecting the following incident. What was caught during this moment has left the family immensely terrified. This is Danny's video.
My birthday was the other day, and my wife surprised me with some sorbet, and my son blows out my candles. After relighting the candles, I looked at the footage and saw something.
You want to do
Now
that
it
again?
happens real fast, but in case you missed it, here it is again.
Yeah, that's very terrifying.
It's hard to see at first, but if you slow the footage and watch closely, you'll notice what looks to be a figure standing behind the family. Only there for just a split second does it appear on camera, leaving Danny unsure as to what was captured. Thinking that his eyes were deceiving him or that it was just his own shadow, he takes a second look. But after seeing this multiple times and sharing this clip with others, he's come to realize that something was in fact behind him. So then, just who or what was at his party?
It's a good question.
Now, just like the previous video, this one involves a family celebrating someone's birthday.
Happy birthday
Like any birthday celebration, a candlelit cake is placed before the honored guest, but there's something about this video that sets it apart from any other festive moment caught on camera. While friends and family sing happy birthday, this happens.
Happy birthday, dear Ben. Happy birthday to you. What? Yo, you going birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear Ben. Happy birthday to you.
Just like viewers, Ben, the birthday boy, is caught off guard upon seeing smoke rise from his cake. It wasn't until looking down that he realized his candles had been blown out. He didn't blow them, and neither did anyone else, according to the party. Yet if no one blew out the cake, then what did? This video becomes even stranger when looking at the footage taken from a different perspective. From this angle, we have a closer look at the candles, but it's the way in which they're supposedly blown that makes this incident baffling. They appear to go out as though someone or something had been right in front of the cake, yet the only person who's closest to it is Ben, who clearly doesn't do anything. It isn't certain as to what exactly happened that day, but if viewers had a guess, they would assume something unexplainable had taken place.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's not moving around that much where the candles get blown out, and it takes a bit of, blowing out the candles to actually, a little bit of force to blow them out. If he's not moving around that much, and they get blown out, there's something there. If you're trying to debunk it, is there a ventilation shaft up above, like for your air conditioning or your HVAC? Possibly. Is there like some kind of breeze that someone's walking by and moved too fast? Possibly. But if you debunk all those things, then how the heck are they going to get blown out? Paranormal. Or they're just really poorly made
If
candles.
you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. In this next video, a child is getting ready to go to school when something very strange happens. It was on a Monday at around 7 a.m. that this happened. He was packing his lunch for school at a time when no one else was awake. It was just him, alone downstairs in the kitchen. This is where the mother claims to have heard her son screaming out of his lungs in the most gut-wrenching manner. The video captures this, but there's also something else that's caught that no one in the family could explain. This is their footage.
What did it say? How did you find me? Hell no.
A voice with perfect clarity is heard on camera.
Oh, hell no.
The mother's son claims that it came from the kitchen, yet no one had been downstairs during this time. The whole space was empty apart from her son being there, but as it seems, he wasn't alone. Now this whole incident gets even creepier when listening to the story provided by the mother. According to her, this is what happened after her son came bolting into the bedroom upstairs.
He said that he heard a voice coming from the cabinets that said to him, "How did you find me?" Where he dropped his noodles, he ran upstairs, came busting in my room, jumping all over my bed, hiding in the corner, screaming and hollering, saying he didn't want to die. Somebody was in the house, telling me to get mine because somebody was in the house. And I'm like, and he finally did get a little bit quiet. We started hearing footsteps. I mean, big, heavy feet coming up the steps. So like now at this point, I'm terrified. I throw my robe on. I push him into the room with his brothers.
As she states, the sound of footsteps going up the staircase was heard just moments after her son came running into the room. Everyone else had been inside the room, so she had no clue as to who was on the staircase. But after watching this video, she now knows. Either someone was actually there, or, as many believe, something beyond comprehension had paid them a visit. Whatever the case might be, her son's guttural scream will stand out as the most horrifying part about this incident, according to the mother.
My favorite part of the whole thing is how she's describing the whole story, and then she's going like, well, I can't say the word gun or pistol on there without getting the video taken down. And it's just like, she was ready to, she threw her kid in with the rest of their siblings, and she's like, all right, well, if they're going to go up this stair, they're going to get riddled full of holes. So good on that mom for, you know, packing heat when you need to be. And for the fact of the matter, the kid said he heard a woman's voice in the cabinets. How did you find me? And then all of a sudden, heavy footsteps did that. Yeah, that's not a female ghost or whatever. That's something faking what it is, and it's trying to find that kid and try either possessing him or whatever else is going on. That is some terrifying footage if I ever saw that. And right now, after this video, I really don't need any more jump scares. I really don't. After the doll moving in the very beginning of the video, I'm good. Nope.
In this last video, a couple of nurses are working the night shift at a hospital in Dallas, Texas, when things get very strange. This video was taken on a certain floor of this hospital where many patients claim to have seen unexplainable things. On this particular night, two nurses are cleaning up a medical station when this is captured.
I think I've seen this video already. I'm not quite sure.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
I have seen this video. I have seen this video. This was on a different one. I think it was on Chills.
We woke him up. We woke him up.
It's very faint, but if you raise the volume, you'll hear what sounds like a little girl humming or even giggling.
You hear her?
It's very, very faint.
It's easy to miss the first time, but upon hearing it, you won't miss it again. You'll notice this after watching the following video, in which another nurse at the same hospital captures this.
I heard it that time.
That was you.
No, I swear to God. Was that something?
Mm-hmm.
Once again, the same humming sound is heard. Keep in mind that no one was occupying these rooms during this time, ruling out the possibility of this having been a patient, or at least a physical one, because apparently, nurses believe that the humming sound is being made by the spirit of a little girl who was once a patient at this hospital but passed away. Whether or not that's the case remains uncertain, but regardless, this video is still a mystery as no one at the hospital knows who's making these humming noises. Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for what happened. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. Also be sure...
Well, joke's on you. I've already subscribed to you guys, so I'm already a fan. So that's all right with that. If you guys enjoyed my reaction, my commentary, my feedback, what I personally thought, what you guys personally thought, share that in the comment section down below. Also hit the like, subscribe, and share button. And also hit the bell notification so it'll be up to date with all new videos from yours truly. I really want to say to you guys, I'm going to say it as many times as I have to say it. Thank you so much for actually sticking with me through these videos. It means the world. I know sometimes I go on a ramble, and I know sometimes I go on a tangent of, you know, what to do and what not to do. It's just, I like dropping common sense on people. Sometimes they don't have it. And sometimes it's just like, this is what I personally think on this. But I really do appreciate everything you guys do for me, for subscribing, for leaving comments, for hitting the like button, the thumbs up button, all that good stuff. And honestly, this channel wouldn't be anything without you guys. I know I don't post regularly like most, you know, YouTubers. I'm not ever going to call myself an influencer no matter how many people I have following me. I'm never going to call myself an influencer, but I do really greatly appreciate the fact that you guys stick with me on here. I saw that I've gone up a couple subscribers. Welcome and thank you for joining my channel or subscribing to my channel. I really do appreciate everything you guys did. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone what they do for me on here. And it doesn't seem like much, but it means the world to me. And I really mean that. I really, really, really mean that. So without further ado, I'm Mystic from Mystical Tomes. Thank you for sticking with me. Have a great day. Drink water. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy. That is a hell of a wall. That's a wall. That's